Hi guys, it's Carla from Cooking for Kales. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you a spinach and artichoke baked pasta. This is a great pasta dish to have for any weeknight dinner. It's full of spinach goodness. It's really yummy and very easy to make. Let me show you how. So the ingredients that you're going to need for this are some spinach, some parmesan cheese, a couple of cloves of garlic, flour, butter, a can of artichoke hearts, some milk, and some fresh tortellini. So to start, you want to put a saucepan on a medium-high heat, and you want to begin by making a roux. And the way you make a roux is you first melt your butter and add your garlic and fry that around a bit, making sure not to brown the garlic too much. You don't want to burn the garlic here. Then add some flour and stir that around and incorporate that. So you want to add the flour here, making sure just to cook it for a minute or two, just to get the raw taste of the flour out of the sauce, but making sure not to burn this. And next you want to add your milk. I'm adding about 1.5 cups of milk here to start with, and then you just want to mix it all together with your spoon, breaking up those clumps of butter and garlic. And I decided to go in with a whisk. It's not going to be completely smooth because there are pieces of garlic in here, but you just want to get those major lumps out of it. And then add the remaining amount of your milk. And this recipe calls for 3 cups of milk. I know that seems like a lot, but it makes a very creamy, delicious sauce. And then you want to let that cook for a while until it comes to a slight boil and thickens up a bit. And the way to find out if it's thick enough is to use the spoon test. Just rub your finger across the back of a spoon, and if the sauce doesn't go back into that strip, then it's fine. Next, add your parmesan cheese and mix that in. And here I'm salting it with a bit of salt and pepper. And then I'm adding a bit more cheese just to make it make it more cheesier. And stir it around a bit. So you see it's becoming nice and thick. At this stage you can add your spinach, and I'm using frozen chopped spinach, about 1.5 cups. And mix that all together. Then add your artichoke hearts. So I've opened up my can and I've drained them and rinsed them. And then I'm just going to incorporate that all together. And then I've turned the heat down here to low, and just I'm letting it cook just gently while I prepare the tortellini. So in a pot of boiling water, I'm adding my tortellini. These are fresh tortellini, so they only take 4 minutes in total to cook. I will cook them here for only 2 minutes, so you don't cook your pasta to half the time that it takes to cook, because they will finish cooking in the oven. Back to my spinach sauce. I'm just going to give it a taste to see whether or not the flavors are right for me, and I think it needs a bit more cheese, so I'm adding some cheddar cheese. If I had more parmesan cheese, I would have probably added that. So in go the tortellini, which I've drained. You just want to mix that all together. And these tortellini also have spinach in it. These are spinach and ricotta tortellini, so it's full of spinach goodness. And then I've added it into a baking pan. And guys, please forgive me for the focus on here in this particular shot. I forgot to set the focus on my camera, and now it's doing its best to find an area to focus on. But what I am doing is I'm just spreading it all across the pan, making sure that it's evenly covered in the pan. And now that it's nice and evenly covered in the pan, I'm adding a bit of cheddar cheese on top. And I decided to go in with some panko breadcrumbs as well. I mean, you could use regular breadcrumbs if you had that. This just adds an additional texture element to the dish. You don't have to add this if you don't want. And now it's ready for the oven, and I'm going to bake it in a 350-degree oven until the cheese is melted and the breadcrumbs are nice and toasted brown. And there you have it, guys. This is the final result. Just a really yummy, satisfying weeknight meal to have. And I'll show you what it looks like inside. So you can see it was worth putting that 3 cups of milk in there. That's the yummy, delicious goodness. So that's the final result, guys. I hope you give this recipe a try if you liked it. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. And whatever you do today, I hope you have a great day. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.